Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
Hey, very good Monday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports, presented by Play Alberta. Thank you to everyone for listening across the Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams, edmontonsportstalk.com, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Apple Music for those watching on YouTube, as well as listening on podcasts wherever you get your podcasts. We really appreciate it. The EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage Experts. Tom Gazzola, Iwanyk with you here and joining us today. Buddy of ours, Bryan Schmidt is here. Edmonton Chamber of Commerce as well in his vintage Toronto Blue Jays. What's the bottom? What is the
World Series champs?
Is it both years?
93.
Oh, so it's a double one.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So that's a new vintage.
Correct. Yes.
I got you.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't
Easier
know
to
that.
find.
Why is this?
There's a flag. Did you see it?
Oh no, I thought you were going like this to me. Like, how did you not figure that out?
It was
and I'm
just
going,
like
well,
hanging
how am I
there.
supposed to?
I took care
thank
of
you.
it.
I appreciate
I
that.
got you.
Thank you. It's
I would not do that to you.
well, I thought maybe like, how did you not know? How did you not realize?
No.
That's what I thought that was.
You guys look
All
good, matchy today.
Thank
Yeah.
you. PA baby.
We
PA.
really like Play Alberta.
Yeah.
They're good to us.
It's also just a great hoodie too.
Yeah.
It is actually
This
really
is
nice.
a
Adidas
solid
one.
makes nice stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't know what this fabric is.
Some kind of cotton polyester blend.
Yeah.
Sure.
What percentage? We don't know. We didn't look at the label.
But it's so soft.
it is actually
it's lovely.
But it's not thick either. It's kind of like
Nice.
yeah, it's very comfortable.
Nice. Couple company boys. Good to
Yeah.
see.
Jordan, we are looking forward to new Play Alberta merch. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Nice socks, by the way.
EST,
see those?
baby.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Year one?
Year one.
Year one EST.
It is year one vintage.
Year two.
Were they?
That was the for this year two of the Nasty Club.
Okay.
Oh.
Clearly, I got that wrong.
That was a year ago. So
I apologize.
That was the second year stuff. Which with that, Nasty Club renewals have begun. If you
Yeah.
want to get into the Nasty Club, though, this year, that is officially open for anyone new that wants to get into the Nasty Club. $79.99 for the annual membership, which will include a T-shirt and a patch, which is, I know, what some people were clamoring for. And then the premium includes both those items, but also a FridgeNet magnet and a backpack. It gets you the chance to get into the priority draw for some big EST events, including the EST Golf Classic, access to EST songs. We are adding draws this year for both of those.
Nice.
So you can get into monthly draws for that. There's always the monthly draw for the Hangout, which a couple of guys were supposed to get back to me on that as they've won the last few months, including Raider Jesse, but he hasn't gotten back to me. Well, he's got to find his day to get in.
Find one where I'm not here.
But Raider Jesse is supposed to come on because he won a couple months ago. But yeah, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Click on Nasty Club at the very top. And yeah, any questions, just shoot me a note, Matt@EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
We've enhanced the Nasty
And you
Club.
get your Nasty Club card.
It's a new card this year.
Oh.
I've done it differently. I've half of it's done differently so far. The other half is going to be done differently. I just don't know how it's going to look.
Do you still laminate it in your office?
No.
Oh, ooh.
That's all I'm going to say.
You see him? He doesn't
I
plan.
like
He
this one.
schemes.
I like this one. I'm actually very happy with this. It turned out well in my mind.
Okay.
Look at him smirking.
So I'm just this
Yeah.
one I'm happy
Metal,
about
like
it.
an Amex metal?
No, I haven't gone that far yet. However, I have looked at those.
Have you? Yeah.
So I did look at those. Not there yet. Got to keep growing. But I think it's got a good look this year. I hope people think the same.
Very cool.
So yeah, the brand new cards again.
Excited. Okay. We'll have to.
Oh,
get
I
you
just
my
spilled
money.
coffee all over my pants.
I did that last time we hung out, and I was here. First thing I did, sat down, coffee. Right.
What are you doing?
I don't know. That one, I didn't even move that much, and just coffee spilled all over my pants.
It did
Oh well,
spill.
it's dark pants. You won't see it much. How are we doing? How was everyone's weekend?
I want to know about Schmitty. Schmitty, since last time we had him in, which was at the old place,
Yeah.
like he's had major life events.
I haven't had
Yeah.
him on since.
No, I think that was
Because we had you on with Quinn.
commish. Yeah. And what did we talk about? Something to do with you guys joining the chamber. And
there's something else.
Quinn had downtown dining week. So whatever month that was, pre-baby though. So yeah,
Quinn has been frolicking in Europe for the past
what the-
month and a bit. It
Good
feels
for
like.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
With Gavin
living it
Morton
up.
and Angela.
Is Gavin there? No, Gav's not there.
Oh, it's just Angela?
It's just Angela. Girls trip. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been there forever.
Yeah. It looks awesome. I'm like, when are you coming home? Or are you just doing like later posts? But no, she's still there.
She's still there, yeah. I thought so.
Yeah, she was there for a while. for this month.
Lucky.
But it's also kind of, if you go to Europe, you might as well do like minimum 3 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no point.
Just be like my mom, stay there and say, I'll come back for Christmas.
Yeah.
My dad's going to meet up with her tomorrow.
No way.
And my brother just came back last weekend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always get like confused when people, not confused, like people decide to have a European wedding. And I'm like, you want to drag your friends to Europe to do like 2-day wedding? And then like, that's crazy.
Sounds inexpensive.
See, I'm on the flip side of that.
You think it's
I think that's a great, because it's an excuse to be like, okay, finally get off my ass and get to Europe.
I'll go.
And plan it long.
I'll go.
But if anyone had that way, like I would be like, yes, this is a great wedding destination because I will make it a 3-week vacation or something like
I'm
that.
just saying, if you invite me, I'll go.
I'm not saying my wedding. I'm saying
if you
Fernando-
invite me,
so,
I will go.
out of everyone at EST, who's next to get married?
I think I'd be the closest.
Nice. Okay. There it is.
Unless there's an eloping.
Nope.
Zach just elopes in Vegas. Just finds the love.
Well,
You want to know something? I would put Zach up there. Zach eloping wouldn't shock me.
I'll tell you what,
Zach
the kid
started-
tries.
Oh yeah.
He tries. Like
He shoots the shot.
when we're on location or we're doing an event or he's at tailgate. Apparently, did you hear about this?
Nope.
People will come to our tent and say hi, and they'll give out the chips and the stuff.
Yeah.
But Zach will shoot his shot if there's a nice young lady that he fancies.
I love it.
And I think it was Trev dropped a line a week or two ago that was actually pretty fun. See,
Yeah.
I told you. It was like Zach swings and misses more than I might have been a hot take.
It was a hot take.
Yeah,
The hot take
and I was
good.
laughing because I was like, I've seen this. I have seen this. He did it at the Estes when we went to Hudson's for the after party.
Yeah.
There was a really nice young waitress, tall. He's very tall, and he was talking to her a lot. And I was like, attaboy. And she seemed interested. And then he kept talking, which is what he does.
That's where you need to.
And then I could tell like the interest had faded and he kept talking. And I was like, oh boy.
You're gonna have to teach him some things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
I
him
mean-
under your wing.
I don't know if I have the patience or the energy.
Fair enough.
But I can see him finding someone and also just be like, let's just elope. Let's just go get married. I could see that.
He's got a big heart. And he
So
knows
that's where
that,
if he
yeah.
finds someone, it could be a quick one.
He's very
I can see
friendly.
that.
Oh, yeah.
He's amazing.
He's got a
Good-
great heart.
That good smile, too.
Absolutely.
That's the icebreaker. And then
Yeah.
he can just go from there. I actually saw him at the tailgate last week or when the Bombers game.
Chili
Months ago.
cook-off?
Yeah. Looked cold as all hell.
Yeah, it
man. He
was.
was standing out there giving her and, keeping the people happy. He does good work.
Which is funny because that was a cold one. And this week on Friday, it's like 15 degrees for a high.
Yes.
So it actually, like the last home game of the season might actually be pretty decent
Yeah.
Thank
weather-wise.
God.
Well, that's where I saw you, too. I yelled up from
Yes, I saw you.
Yeah, and,
Who were you there with?
Tyler Badinsky.
Oh, T-Bud.
Yeah. and
good
a couple
dude.
other buds. So.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah, you could hear him across the place. Like he just yelling, and he's just so anti refs, always in love with Winnipeg and Toronto, and he's just it's Tyler. It's hilarious.
He's a good dude.
And Jay's pretty upset with the officials / command center.
Yeah.
Back-to-back post-game shows. He's had a couple of rant of the year candidates for the Estes.
Well, what was
upset
that-
about the command center.
What was Dusty on that about today? About the review?
Well, there was the short. I'm assuming this is the one that he was on. There was
1
a short
yard.
yardage play.
Yeah.
Fajardo made 2 yards, and they ruled him 2 yards short. And it was one like, how the hell do you miss 2 yards?
Yeah.
And it wasn't even then a CFL review to fix the spot.
Oh, we had to-
The Elks had a challenge to correct. It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, how are you missing this? And then there was a low hit on a defenseless receiver and Curly Gittens Jr., and there was no penalty, but it happens against Brady last week with Terrell Ford, and Terrell gets a 15-yard because command center calls in to fix that.
That's a new rule, too. The defenseless receiver.
But why do you call in 1 week and then the next week you don't call in?
I don't know. And
Jay was very upset.
there was a couple instances in Calgary the other day, and I was like, what are they like, what are they reviewing? Like, what happened here? And I was baffled by that as well. So
Yeah. Maybe they're just sorting it out because that's a new thing, right? But still, it's kind of embarrassing once in a while. I love Dusty's like, I'll carry the water and chop the wood for this league, but they got to fix. It's so funny.
Those are the things that you just got to be better at. And yeah, you can't miss third down play. It's that obvious. Like if there's a ball spot review, it should only move anywhere between a half to a yard. The fact that it moved 2 yards, that's when we're like, how did you screw that up? How did no other refs sit there and be like, no, a quick huddle.
Yeah.
You're wrong. Like, it was over here. Like, they just, yeah, that's fine. Everyone saw it. So that one was disappointing.
The spotting the ball, it's got to be tricky, but sometimes you're just like, what the hell just happened here?
Disappointing end to that game.
Yeah.
Second half didn't start off well. Cody Fajardo throwing a pick 6.
Not a deal.
That was a killer. And then I think the worst thing of the game was the 3rd and 12 gamble from Mark Killam. It was just way too early to go for that one.
Yeah, just
Boot it.
nerves, risk. I don't know. Yeah.
I'd say it's like he felt the season. We need this because the season's on the line, and let's go for. And it's like, well, but you're down
got
only
time.
7. Your defense just made a stop to start the half.
Yeah.
Pin BC deep and try to get the ball back again, and the offense sputtering. Didn't get enough points in the first half. Pick 6 to start. Didn't get a first down on that. Went back on that drive. It's just like,
Yeah.
but why?
Yeah.
It's like if it's 3rd and 4, it's different. Okay, you're believing that your team's only getting. It's 3rd and 12. That's a lot. You just went -2 through 2 downs, and you think you're going to get 12.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like it completely spiraled from there for the team. So their season is now over in terms of playoffs. They have one more game left. Calgary on Friday.
Yeah.
And then on to 2026. But I think most Elks fans see a
would say
promise.
Yeah.
It
Keep
feels
promise.
legit, right?
We could end on a high, get a win against Calgary on the way out. That'd be nice. And I think, the tailgating and the fans they were into it. And it seems like it's going on the right direction. But anything's better than 1 to 2 wins a year, that's for sure. So,
And they were a week away from having a meaningful final game of the season.
Yep.
yeah, actually, yeah.
They got it. The second last game of their season, game 17, meant something. And now there's just one game that doesn't, and on to 2026, although it does set a franchise mark for most consecutive years missing the playoffs at 5.
Yeah, that's
Previous
not good.
was 4. They did that once in the
60s?
60s or something like that. Then prior to that, they did a 2-year miss of a playoff, and then it's always been 1 year.
That's crazy.
There hasn't been like a 3-year miss or a 2-year miss multiple times. That was it. The extended beyond missing the playoffs for just 1 year. It goes, I think, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years. That's it.
There is a legitimacy, it feels like, to what they have started to build.
Yeah.
Schmitty, you're onto something when you say that. Like, it feels real.
Yeah.
Whereas last year, 7-11 was the final record, and it was like, garbage time wins, and they put together some good wins this year. They beat Winnipeg, they beat Saskatchewan, they beat Calgary in the Labor Day rematch. Like I think they've got something, and it's nice to see. It feels refreshing.
Yeah, and watching from being in the stadium and watching the whole picture of it, the sidelines and everything else like that, they just seem there. Like they're into it. They're all giving a shit about their team making the runs and everything else like that. So, and that game wasn't close. Like we took Winnipeg and we had away with them. It was an easy kind of fun game to watch, and the crowd was engaged, and it was good. Just cold as hell.
Yeah, it was cold. I can attest
The
to
wind
that.
was just howling.
Oh
on
my
us.
God.
That's football weather.
Oh yeah.
That's football weather.
Says the guy that was sitting here with Jay in studio. What did you guys have? You guys probably
week?
had a delicious meal.
2 weeks ago, we had. What did we have 2 weeks ago? Because I did pizza this week. We had Pizza Hut this week.
Oh, you guys did Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I got a deal.
And?
It was great. I ordered 2 large pizzas there was 3 of us here.
What a novel concept.
Yeah, we had 2 larges and I got free breadsticks for 3 of us.
Glenn Suter and I had a great conversation about buying an adequate amount of pizza so that everyone has some and then more.
Yeah.
And then
Jim
Rod
had pizza
Smith,
too. Yeah, we had pizza.
Rod Smith jumped in and he goes, "You got to buy enough for everybody,
Oh, yeah.
plus some extra."
Pizzagate.
Just for whatever reason, that conversation popped up at McMahon Stadium. I don't know why.
Big story.
It just happened. It was very bizarre how we discussed pizza and having the right amount. And I'm just glad you guys had the right amount of pizza for 2 to 3 of you.
Yeah, you just have to just look what's there. And I think I took almost the whole pizza home. I think I was one slice short,
Wow.
but that's leftovers.
Pizza Hut will always have the soft place in my heart
Yeah.
for the buffet. The Sunday buffet.
They had the ice cream there, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, you go
And a
around.
salad bar, son. Did
They had a salad bar and the ice cream buffet, and it was amazing. Amazing. Millwoods, Just go pile on.
That was the old like brown stones on the floor, and then the
red
brass,
lamps.
the red lamps with the brass
Pizza
like
Hut on it.
railing, and
Yep.
yeah, I
Classic.
remember
Red cups,
weird
plastic
smell.
cups. It was a great place.
Yeah.
I mentioned it last week, but Dusty and Eric, I think the last buffet in Edmonton was just here on the West End. And they would go after like a show,
Yeah.
and they'd do a quote unquote show meeting just for the two of them, just so they could eat the buffet.
You ever see the old Pizza Hut locations around the city, and they still have the hat roof?
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, oh, now it's a cannabis store or it's a
daycare.
Daycare. And you're like, that used to be Pizza Hut.
That's what I learned. Why all fast food joints now all look the same. It's so that they could switch if they ever need
Yes,
to. A lot
that makes
easier,
sense.
and it doesn't look like. Or there's like the old Taco Bells that have turned into something else with those like old colors and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the tile roofing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like a gordita right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if
I'm
I've had a
hungry now,
gordita.
It sounds like I'd.
We've got bulbs of garlic. If you'd like
I
some
saw
garlic, we
that. We
could
could
get
chew
that in
on
the
some
air
garlic.
fryer and get it nice and.
No leftover pizza in the fridge.
Shoni, we also have an assortment of spices that were provided to us.
Yeah, who gave us those?
don't
'Cause I
know.
came back from my time off, and they were all a bunch of spices.
I've been using them. They're delicious. Thank you to whoever brought those in. I gave them to a few of our guests that came in. Kevin Radomski, I think Reed Clark.
Nice.
You guys want spices? This is
Nice.
what we have for you.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Reed Clark, big day for him today.
Today's a big day.
Yeah.
Yes, today, municipal elections across the province, I believe. I know it's in a lot of places. Calgary has it, Edmonton,
yeah.
St. Albert, Short Park. St. Albert's, Edmonton, St. Albert, Short Park, I know those three polls are open. They go until 8 o'clock in all three municipalities, I believe.
Saw the signs in Calgary.
If you are voting, please, feel free to do your civic duty. Get informed and go have your voice heard. I know I'll be voting once my day's over here. I'll head off downtown to get my vote in.
Where do we have to vote?
I think it's Norquest College or whatever.
That's easy. Okay, good.
But yeah, go online if you're Edmonton, edmonton.ca/elections, I believe it is. But just go to any of the sites. I usually just Google St. Albert voting or whatever, and it'll take you to finding your polling location, whatever it is. But please get informed and vote if you so choose to, as today it is election day. And just a reminder on that one too, that I think results are going to take a couple of days to fully get in because it's all hand tabulated. So don't be angry at the newscasters later tonight when they don't have the full results for you necessarily, because we're probably going to have a couple of tight races. But yes, please go vote.
It'll be a tight race, yeah.
I have a question for you guys. I'm curious how you guys feel about this. So I was making my way down to Calgary for the football game, and it was pretty early in the morning. A cyclist coming off a bike lane. It's not going to be a bike lane debate, but something happened, okay? So this is like 7 in the morning, and this cyclist, she went from bike lane to street, but there was another bike lane.
Oh.
So I was stopped at the red light, left turn for the cyclist from the bike lane, and instead of going into the bike lane down the street she was turning down, she went down the street right in the middle. Tommy's got to get to Calgary. And I'm right behind her, and I honked. I'm like, get in your damn bike lane.
Yeah.
Please utilize the bike lane that is provided for you. And she gave me middle finger, and then she beat the light. I had to stop, and then she proceeded to the building that she was traveling to. And then when I got the green light, I resumed driving, and she like waved at me obnoxiously, and I was like, "You jerk!
Yeah.
It's bike lane to bike lane, right?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah, don't get in my way." Anyway, I thought that was an a-hole move on her part.
She is.
If
you're on a road and there's a bike lane and you're on the bike,
Yeah.
the bike. Like if there's no bike lane, they are vehicle and they should be on the
Absolutely.
road. If there's a bike lane, that's where they're supposed to be. It's safe
Thank
for
you.
everyone, all
Yeah.
involved.
I had no shame in
Is this
honking.
downtown?
Oh, 103rd Street
Yeah.
or 104th.
Yeah.
No, 103rd. I was like, what was going on here? What am I missing?
She's an idiot.
Lady, if you listen to EST,
Yeah.
you're an a-hole.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that. Be a better neighbor.
7 a.m.
People want to know what you really said to her.
Yeah.
I could have laid into her, but I was just like, what are you doing? I didn't want it. It's 7 in the morning. I'm trying to have a coffee and get down to Calgary, but that was a jerk-ass move.
Yeah. A lot of construction in those lanes sometimes too.
That,
Sometimes they'll
I
just,
don't
like-
think she could use that as an excuse
No.
because I was just being a jerk. I did not appreciate that. And it was not like a nice cyclist. It was an obnoxious one.
Yeah.
Like all like straight up.
Oh yeah.
She had all the
Full
gear. Yeah. Yeah. And I was putting her off by honking at her, telling her to get the hell out of the way into the cyclist lane.
Now, on that topic, where do you think scooters should be driving?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Aren't they supposed to be in the bike lanes? Because I love scooters.
I would think so.
I take them. I stay in the bike lanes.
I would think the bike lanes too.
when I'm on
but
them.
They're on sidewalks, they're on roads, they're everywhere. I
Yeah.
don't even know.
You're not supposed to be on the sidewalk, but it's safe,
Yeah.
especially downtown.
Unless you run into
I
someone.
was gonna say someone coming out of a restaurant or something. Just
That's true. I mean, that would have to be a pretty small sidewalk.
Those go pretty fast.
they do.
I think they're restricted here. In some other cities I've rode them, they have a little more juice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time. Nashville, when they first kind of started rolling out, I was there driving them, and bodies flying everywhere.
I know a girl that like smashed her face. She had to get like facial reconstruction.
Yeah,
She was
not
completely
uncommon
inebriated.
for big injuries on those
Yeah.
things.
Be very careful.
It's not even the people that are riding them; it's the people they hit. Things weigh a ton. You think about the momentum.
What is interesting is where those things wind up.
Yeah, I
in
know.
the river, in encampments. My brother went to go get one from. We were leaving Commonwealth a couple of years ago, and we're like, let's just scoot. It's a nice day. I found one on 95th Street, and he's like, okay, I found one like a couple blocks away. You just see him storming back. He's like, nope. I was in the middle of a tent.
Yeah,
I'm like, ooh, okay, hop on.
yeah. They're taking the wheels off.
Yeah,
Not ideal.
not ideal. Using the battery.
Yeah.
We've got a lot to get to on the show today. We will talk Oilers. Not a great weekend for them. We will talk
No.
Jays. Great Saturday or Sunday for them. Not a great Friday for them. But this week, big week for you.
Yeah. Edmonton Chamber is putting on a ton of programming for Small Business Week. So it's actually a national week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, right across the country, Small Business Week. We're hosting 17 events in 5 days. So
Wow.
everything from, your marketing day to day. We have a bunch of doing business with government bodies tomorrow, and then events all the way through until Friday. We have a big trade show, which you guys are going to be part of.
Yeah, Jay and I will be there.
A little booth set up for you guys there with the live on location, right? And
Oh no, we're just going to be there,
Just
but we're
chatting.
going to bring the a TV and have our stream going at all
Perfect.
times.
So that'll be great. That's at the Citadel from 10 to 3 on Friday. There's a ton. Like if you think about it, 85% of businesses in Edmonton are small businesses.
Are they?
So it's
Sweet.
kind of an interesting fact. You guys included. There's so many good ones out there. We just want to, celebrate them, give them stuff to do, get together, and hopefully, get them working together and learning a lot. So yeah, should be a good week.
Have we been good members of the chamber? Like,
Yeah.
what do we need to fulfill?
A good
I feel
member
like we
is
probably are.
is just someone who's getting what they want out of it. So
Contacts.
yeah, if you need it for contacts, if you need it for basically just kind of putting your name out there and getting a bit more recognition, if you need it just to want to be supporting the business community and all the advocacy work we do, whatever you need it for, as long as you're getting the most out of what you want from the membership, that's what we ask. Jay's been to a lot of events. He's great for business development. He's out there shaking hands.
He's great. He is
kissing
good at
babies. Yeah, he is really good at that. You guys have been great supporters of obviously this event coming up, and chatting with us, and it's great.
I think you need to move your mic in a little bit closer to the mouth.
There we go.
Oh, there.
Schmidt, you can move that thing however you want.
Well, so delicate.
It's
If
not.
you just, it will fall off on the top.
There we go.
We probably need a new.
Yeah,
Mic
this
top
thing is
there, so-
rickety as all.
Oh,
That's the top one where, like, if you lift here, this whole thing will just come right off.
We should be able to get a new one, I feel like.
Yeah.
But we need hoodies.
Yeah, but we didn't pay for these.
Oh yeah, I guess.
They were provided by Play Alberta. Thank you, Jordan. I wanted to ask you, because you went from beer to spirits, and then now you're at the chamber. Like, how's that been for you? And I get you still are at bars and you pour a few beverages here and there, which is always appreciated.
Yeah. No, I still have one foot in the door there, but I honestly, enjoyed my time in the hospitality / beer biz, and that was a lot of fun. It becomes a bit taxing when you start to have a family and you're kind of wanting to be there when, you're growing that family. And all the power to the guys that do it, because it's not always easy. I had this opportunity, actually. Commissioner Quinn's the one that said, "Hey, go apply for this role. You're a business development kind of guy. Think you'd be good there with the chamber." And I didn't really, to be honest, know much about what the chamber was. I was just like, sure. I Googled it. I looked it up. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I know what this is. It's a 135-year-old not-for-profit. It's been around for longer than the city. So lots of, variations of the chamber have been throughout history, but, I really like connecting businesses. As you guys know, like as soon as I started working with Strathcona Spirits, I was like, let's collab. So I love that part of the job. And so, yeah, talking with them, I was like, yeah, this sounds amazing. It allows me to have more of a structured kind of day to day, allows me the flexibility I need to have this family and life. And yeah, kind of the shoe fit, like it was perfect. Really enjoying it. The team's great. What we do for the city is really good. And yeah, getting to go, chat to Dusty and say, hey, let's get you guys joined. And that's what I do. I just go in day out doing those conversations and getting people to join. And yeah, it's been great. William Huff, another good member. I'm trying to think of some of your sponsors. Italian Center, a really good member, really active.
Of course.
So yeah, lots of good members. We have just about 1,900 members right now. So we're growing quite a bit right now. So about one a day. So yeah, things are good.
135 years. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's like the top hat era.
It started with business guys wanting to get the railroad here. And they got together.
Oh.
They combined together and said, we want to get the railroad here. And
Seriously.
That's getting something really big done.
That is a big deal.
At that time. Like that's massive.
Huge, yeah. So, and it kind of just different, people took it over and different things kind of changed with it. But yeah, today it's about 20 staff and we work our asses off to kind of get, the word out about what the business community wants is big. So, dealing with different levels of government to make sure they're pro-business and they're looking out for, businesses in Edmonton specifically. And then, connecting them, making sure we're all, working together for each other and working on, the big issues, whether it be public safety or whether it be tariffs or whatever. Lots of different things going on, as you guys know. So the election years are big for us. Obviously, this has been a big lead up. We did a huge mayoral debate for this election. We just had State of the Province with Danielle Smith speaking.
Which is
Sure,
an
that went
annual
over
thing.
well.
Yeah.
Because the premier always speaks at that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who the premier is. That's a big event.
Okay.
Yeah, every year. Clockwork on that one. And yeah, just kind of, talks about what's going on, the interests of Albertans and how they're trying to, wade those waters. So yeah,
Schmidt, how good are the luncheons?
so good.
Yeah.
So much food.
I would assume there's a lot of luncheons.
A lot of lunches.
I'm thinking like Rotary Club. There's always a nice buffet.
Oh yeah. I lunch hard. So yeah, it's good.
Which I'm going to put you on the spot, but which local venue puts on the best buffet or luncheon? Because I'm thinking like conference shop,
Okay, I actually had
conference
this
center,
conversation actually at our State of the
Expo.
Province. They
there's
each
hotels.
excel in different areas. The best, I can't really say the best overall, but my favorite lately.
They're all his equal children.
because
No, I was thinking that too.
yeah, I can't. Yeah,
Be a good
but
dad.
We did do the State of the Province at Fort Hall, and I will say OEG did a great job executing that one.
Nice.
The AV was on point, which is always a concern, as you guys know, with audiovisual. You're always worried something's cutting out. That helps a lot. Food service was flawless. The space itself is actually, Fort Hall.
It's a neat venue.
Yeah.
It actually
They
is.
put our logos up on the big screens and all the stuff in Fort Hall. So that was cool. Edmonton Convention Center's been great to host our biggest event of the year, which is our chamber ball in January. So they've been great to work with. That's a really flawless venue.
It is a sneaky good conference center. Like,
Yeah.
you see some conference centers in other cities, and you're like,
Yeah.
ours is built into the hill.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. and accessibility there. Like you can park underground.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, it's nice. Underutilized, I think. It could. We could definitely, hopefully, attract more events to that venue by letting more people know about it. But yeah, it's cool.
I saw the Killers there.
Did you?
Yeah,
That's a
way better than
Stone
Weezer.
Age there.
Yeah. Do you guys remember the Halloween Howler there?
Oh yeah, we had some
I
fun.
saw Offspring with them there. Who else did I see there? I don't even remember because most of the time we were just in there was a staff green room and you'd go hang out in the staff green room and just drink and eat for free.
Yeah.
They also though did confiscate my granola bars because I dressed as Will Fraser one year, and they wouldn't let me bring granola bars in because you can't bring food in. I was like, I work for the Bear. And they go, yeah, prove it. And there's Pam, I think, was on air. I'm like, go talk to her. And they're like, oh, sure. And I was like, actually, legit, go talk to her because they thought I was just making it up. And then they're like, oh, no. And then they just took them. I should have just gave it to a street teamer to bring.
Oh, God.
That was still bothers me.
Yeah.
But I dressed up as Will. It was great. It was one of my favorite costumes ever.
Did you ever work with Paul Brown? Not Yukon, but Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
How was that?
Paul's a POS.
Okay. Okay.
But I loved working with him. I had no issues with, he was... It wouldn't flow. Some of the stuff he did wouldn't fly today for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember having practicum conversations where it'd be my boss, myself, and potential practicum, and there'd be conversations of are you okay with nudity and things like that? Because Paul might just whip out his, at any moment. And so there was kind of the early, hey, this is what happens here. We don't have control.
Sign here.
We don't have control over this guy type thing.
Yeah.
I understand why he wore on people. I also understand that when he left, everyone but Dave Jameson was sad because he took a liking to Dave.
Gotcha.
Because he came in trying to, he tries to shock and awe you by being gross. But Dave had come from a CFL locker room for 14 years. So Dave has seen some stuff that is worse than what Paul could do.
Yeah.
So when he tried doing something, Dave was just like, okay, yeah, your point.
Yeah.
And so then Paul, grew to love him. I have a picture of Paul writing questions. He had written questions wanting to learn more about Dave, and they were in my office asking. Because Yukon Jack was like, "Do you even know anything about this guy?" And he's like, "No, I don't." And so, felt bad for his dog because he looked miserable as hell, Turner. Because I don't think Paul ever took care of him.
Yeah, did Paul ever go home?
It was no day was the same.
Yeah.
When you were working with Paul, that was the thing. I remember we went to an event at Hanson Distillery. It was a station event. We were going there. Paul picked me up. It was me, Raimai, Lucas, and Eric. And they picked me up outside my place, and the van door opens up, and all I see is 2 lawn chairs. He had sold his back seats. So yeah, and there was 2 lawn chairs, and we sat in these lawn chairs going down the Henday and stuff to this. I'm like, this is great.
Didn't he have an Audi?
Jesus.
Thought he had an Audi.
He did,
He was all over the place with stuff.
Yeah.
He had all sorts of different business things going. He was business things in quotes.
Yeah,
Wouldn't have been good for the chamber. I'll tell you that one right now. But yeah, it was
What's your GST number, Paul?
Which one?
there was a lot of people happy when he finally left because it wears on you.
Okay, yeah. It's probably fun for a
But
bit.
it was fine. It was it was just.
He made for great radio. He, Bear still crushes it. But at Yukon Jack, Paul Brown, and Jillian Foote show was probably one of the top shows.
There should be a documentary done on them.
Yeah.
On that show. On the height that they hit.
Absolutely.
And how big they came. You got the girl from the Maritimes coming out here. You got Paul Brown who comes out here from.
Isn't he Maritimes as well?
He is Maritimes as well, but I think he was just I know he was doing some stuff in the States at one point, small radio. I don't know where he was before here. And then Yukon Jack, who'd been the intern, put them together.
And is also named Paul Brown.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And then they had that really tough contest,
which
blew up at that time. And then they did Paul versus Yukon, which blew up too. They
hit a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Somebody needs to do a doc on those 3.
I agree. Yeah.
Jillian's billboards were quite popular.
Oh yeah. They popped.
It's a good way of saying it. And then you had Raimai, and then Raimai came in the mix later, and it was just, it still was great. So it was, they were great, but it was fun working with them. I always thought they were going to be assholes moving into that when I started working there too. I grew up listening to them, and I thought they were going to be the biggest dicks and stuff, egos, and they were nicer than some of the sports people.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the sports people that had the egos. I could say a few of those that I had, but I'll leave those ones unsaid.
What about those jerks over at Easy Rock?
They were lovely too.
That was a joke.
I know.
That was a joke. They were very
and
nice.
Virgin actually, well, there was a couple of guys from Virgin that were interesting.
Yes, there were.
But no, it was actually funny that a couple of the sports guys were much more full of themselves than the Paul Brown show. Those three people.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Yeah. No, it was great. I was working for Molson at the time. So we were giving them free tickets to everything we were doing, all the peak parties, the mystery mansions, the Maxim golf tournaments. And so they were out just partying with us and just having a hoot. And
Joaquin loved those Maxim golf tournaments.
God, they were fun.
He talks about them all the time.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
What are you laughing at?
Well, Matt Hyman went, Lieutenant Eric, can you confirm? And Eric went, hard confirm. Paul was smoking a cigar in the front. We had weed in the back. Paul was watching pornography videos on his cell phone while driving. And yeah, I forgot that part. 'Cause then we all went. Then he dropped us off at the Strat.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. He'd purposely take hard turns so we'd fly all over the back seat. Good times. It was. It was different.
The launch.
It was a very interesting time. So yeah.
Different
Yeah.
things were a little different then.
Things
but
were a lot
yeah.
different. Things were a lot different. I have some other things I could say probably off the air, but not on the air. Just back to the chamber quickly, because Zabriskie said it had good info. But the big question, is there an actual chamber and is there torturing?
You gotta join to find out. We can't just give that info away for free. Come on.
I'm looking for something that says "Daddy likes leather."
Yes.
You mean leather, Daddy? Ooh, yes.
We got businesses in the chamber for that. But yeah.
That's an Arrested Development reference, by the way.
Well, that's a deep cut.
Yes, I'm looking for where the magic happens. Right this way. Oh, it's a deep cut.
Avery, didn't Paul and Yukon have an MMA match? They did. I believe that's when Yukon's nose got effed up. Because I think that was where the start happened, because just a few years ago, he got surgery on his nose.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't breathe well enough.
Deviated septum.
And he got that fixed,
Yeah.
and it was like a brand new nose for him. He was breathing so well. But I think that was because of the MMA match.
Really?
I think so. I think it was because of that, because they had a legit fight and all that. They did
tension.
drag back in the day.
Oh, yeah, that was not good.
Well, a really tough contest had Edmonton's smallest, you know what?
Yeah.
And there was the billboard.
Yeah. Holy
And they did a billboard for that.
I can't believe that.
There was a lot
Could
of
you do that
things.
today?
I think you can still do that one.
Sure.
Okay. I would.
I don't know if you could do
would.
it at a venue,
Yeah.
because they went to, I believe that was Burhouse 97th Street, and they brought a doctor and they went behind a curtain and they measured, and the guy had a negative.
That's so. Yeah.
Oh, he had a negative, because I don't know how they did him, but he was negative.
Come on.
And what was great about the really tough contest too, man, I need to get Yuke in here one day.
Yeah.
What was great about the really
Sorry.
tough contest too was you didn't win anything. You entered into a draw to win the $20,000. So some of them were much worse than others, but it was all equal.
Yeah.
And I think it was like a reverse draw at an event.
Yeah.
So the guy's like, you got the smallest, you know what, in Edmonton,
Yeah.
but he didn't even win money, I don't think. Somebody else
God.
won money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that one?
I can't
They
stop laughing.
pushed the envelope a little much when they did the Wake Me Up When September Ends.
Yeah,
And they had to
some-
lock someone in for how long?
Basement for a whole weekend, I think,
Oh.
where
Did they go crazy?
They didn't feel great after. I don't
yeah,
think.
because then they just played the "Wake Me Up When September Ends" that
Yeah.
part, and then just that part.
Looped that part over and
Wake
over.
me up when September ends.
I remember that.
Wake me up, and so they did that one. I don't know. Did they? I shouldn't say that one. I think they had it. They did a same-sex marriage. I think they got
Okay.
two random guys and got them to get married legally. There was
It's a good fantasy pool.
what else would have there been?
They got two guys or two girls.
I think
married?
two random guys. They just had a message in, and they had to get married.
All right.
They did a lot of different things that
Yeah.
pushed envelopes.
I would have loved to be in that boardroom when they were thinking of their ideas and how many didn't make the cut because they were just too much. But
And it hit because they became big partly like they were doing things, they were out during the Oilers playoff run of 06, and that's how people
right, yeah,
got to know them. Yeah, they're
yeah,
if you're a local film company looking to do some sort of get that one.
yeah.
Get that documentary going because it'd be great.
Aaron, the accountant, said, my friend drank the spitter from an entire bar's worth of chew to get entered into the contest. Didn't someone get a full Stanley Cup back tattoo? Like a Stanley Cup back tattoo is okay. But like that, you could get way worse, obviously.
I forgot what there was something with the father and the son. I don't know if it was a prostate exam or something like that, but
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
there was something with the father and son. Yeah, there's a lot of the various things, and again, they varied from small to crazy.
Yeah.
And it was a different time.
Just get Dodsy on, hey?
Yeah.
Honey Dodds?
Yeah, he would be great. I mean, he
done
does
it.
he does documentaries.
Yeah.
I see Scott all the time. Every time when I'm walking home,
Yeah.
he's just outside. I'm like, Scotty, what's going on? He's like, I needed some air. I can't right now. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then he'll be like, you want a shot? I'm like, Scott, it's 3 p.m. Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. I almost hit a biker just now.
Yeah.
Of course I want to
She
show.
was a real jerk. Yeah, Scott would be excellent. He did Making Cocoa.
Yeah.
And I think
which
he
is
was
awesome.
That was fantastic. And then I think he was on Ice Guardians as well.
Yeah, I think
with Adam Scorgi, Shane Fennessy. Those guys just did one on Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. Yeah. They
and
did one
then-
on Shea Guevara too.
Yes, and,
That was good.
and they're just touring. Wasn't Scorgi just on like a big podcast recently too?
I'll check out.
I think Scorgi was Scorgi on Joe Rogan at one point.
I don't know about that, but that'd be cool. I didn't hear about that.
Scorgi's got great connections.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
he does.
did that Danny Trejo documentary as
Well,
well.
that's what I meant.
He was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
Really?
How long ago was this?
I think that was for Ice Guardians. Must have been a while ago.
It was episode 648, May of 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says Ice Guardians and his work on the culture high, the union, the business behind getting high.
Yes.
Right. That makes sense.
It was
why
weed
he'd be on.
legalization, I think.
So no Joe cares about Ice Guardians as much as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So back in May of 2015, he was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Beauty.
Scorgi's a fascinating guy. Like he's a good dude, but he's done some really cool stuff. I think he was a boxer at one point too.
He looks like he could have been,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with him.
No.
Well, remember that soccer coach that stole like
Yeah, it was his
40
kids.
Was it his kids' team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They
Whatever
caught that
happened to
guy
that
pretty
guy?
quick. They caught him.
Did he get any time?
I would assume.
Probably still in.
Yeah. It's funny because as soon as Scorgi put it, I think he was on Reed's show talking about it, and he went on a bunch of
right.
different places, and then it was like, boom, got him.
National news. That
Yeah.
was, yeah. Yeah.
Don't mess with Scorgi.
No. No, definitely not.
Yeah.
But that story's so weird, but that's, yeah.
That's shameful.
Yeah. Stealing from kids.
Yeah.
That's,
They're fundraising, they're doing bottle runs, and you're stealing their money. What a jackass.
yeah. Yeah. But they still got to go, or are they going this year?
I think they're going, it was a
next
Vegas
season.
soccer tournament. Did you hear about this?
Yeah,
You
I know
remember
one
this?
sister. I don't know the full conclusion or anything like that.
And so I think they waived their entry fee. They just got to find their way. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made it right, but
I'm
still
not
brutal.
sharp on the details, but I think there was some kind of, let's get you guys here
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Owls have announced that they've extended Danny Machocha and Jason Moss, so they're sticking around in Montreal. They're my Grey Cup favorites right now going into this. Portions of this hour of the EST Hangout there brought to you by the High Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out, highproductmarketing.com. The merch for the Nasty Club all comes from the Hive. Chelsea and Brett do a great job and great work over there. Also, the EST Hangout is presented by Sentinel Storage. Canada Storage, experts more than 2 decades help Canadians to life transition. Canadian Storage provider. Be sure to buy Canadian. So I'm just going to guess big Blue Jays guy.
Blue Jays guy, yeah. I mean, I'm a playoff Blue Jays guy, I'll be honest. Like, I can't watch the whole season, but when it gets, I'll watch Jays in 30.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
always good.
That's fair.
Obviously, that's...
I'm just assuming at the very least you're following along the season.
Exactly.
Because that's kind of what I do with the Yankees and stuff. It's just,
Yeah.
you're just on checking every day or whatever. Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, you a Yankees guy?
Yeah.
Big time.
I forgot about that.
It's big time Yankees.
Shit. Well, that's too bad.
I've seen many World Series in my life.
Yeah, you have.
I've
You
seen, I
have.
think, 3. I've watched 3.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sweet, actually, I guess. But no, it's been great. I love, seeing the fans, seeing the whole country kind of get behind it. I think this team has the buzz and the vibe that it needs to kind of, get there. But we'll see tonight. We'll see.
Well, I don't know. The Mariners haven't looked that good to
They
me
haven't.
this series.
They haven't. We made a big blunder with Little. That's how they won last game.
Absolutely.
And we walked over them last night, and with the crowd, and like as long as the nerves don't get to them and they look stone cold, like everyone is just dialed.
Jays are good at scoring runs early too. Like game 2 was the bad game. They gave up the early runs to the Mariners. They tied it though, and then the Mariners ran away with the rest of that one. But Springer lead off for game 1, and then the Jays have gone to any of their pitchers early.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the Mariners bats, I'm not
Outside of
sold on
Naylor.
them.
Yeah, that's about it.
Keeps
He's the only one
cranking.
I worry
Yeah.
when he's up. Everyone else, not too worried. A lot of pop-ups. Even game 5, how many like 1 foot off home runs did we have? Like not almost home runs, I mean like just
To the wall.
Yeah, to the wall. Yeah. Like I feel like we could have had that game. Just the one guy that just didn't show up. That's okay. Lesson learned, I think, there. But yeah, it's been exciting to watch game 7. Like that was a treat. And as you don't want to really care for Oiler highlights right now, it's definitely nice to watch, have a little football and a little MLB to watch until the Oilers wake up in November, December.
Yeah, ESPN's match-up predictor has it at 65% for the Jays.
Wow.
Bieber versus
Whoa.
Kirby tonight. Bieber 1-0 in the ALCS. Kirby 0-1 in this. I look at the Dodgers later, but I just think the Mariners are going to be a little devastated because they got those first 2 wins and they've completely blown the series.
I know.
Like they should have almost. It should have been over yesterday.
Yeah.
Like that's really what it should have been done. The Jays should have been off to the World Series.
Yeah, and I'm going to knock on wood on this one. But only 5 times in MLB history has the team come back from 2 down
Let's make it 6.
to make it 6.
I'm enjoying. Like it's hard not to get caught up in the hoopla. Like I'm not a Jays fan,
Yeah.
but yesterday at BP after I was breaking down the gear after the lackluster Oilers performance and then the post game show, basically mocking them for their performance. The vibe was great, and I'm just looking around, young people, old people, and men, women, like everyone was just dialed in. It was phenomenal.
I think the one beautiful part about baseball is everyone understands baseball. Like you grew up or you had to play like whether it be slow pitch or some kind of baseball.
Yeah.
So everyone knows the rules and can kind of figure it out and get behind it. And when you have that kind of crowd standing the whole game, and it's just like, it's unreal. I can't imagine being there, the atmosphere, but it would be great. But
What are those tickets going for?
nosebleeds $345. I saw.
Is that what it was?
Yesterday? Yeah. So
Probably more today, right?
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeesh.
They got that Corona bar set up. Have you seen that?
No.
In I think it's left field. They just have like a whole basically Corona nightclub set up, and
That's
people are
cool.
just
I like
partying,
that.
watching the game. I can't imagine those tickets go for. But be a fun game to be at.
Toronto.
Who's going to throw the opening pitch? I guess they talked about that in the morning
Bautista
show.
was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Wendell Clark.
Wendell Clark.
Yeah, why not? Doug Gilmore.
Dougie Gilmore.
Ty Domi, I don't know. Who would be right for today for the first pitch?
They're sticking
they
with that 15, 16 team, so it's got to be someone there.
Donaldson?
Dusty LT
Didn't
talked
Donaldson
about
do it a couple?
already did it?
I thought he did it a couple
Okay.
games ago. Like he did in game 1 or game 2.
Yeah, I think he did. They're talking about Gibby,
That would be awesome.
and that could be the play. And then, I mean, there's a lot of depth to go through to figure it out. But
R.A. Dickey.
no,
No. David Price. No.
as long as they don't they keep with the trend they're doing. Don't go and get friggin' Drake or Justin Bieber or whoever to go throw. Stop. Please don't do that. Don't just keep on these, vintage players who had runs, and I think it'll be
Who else
everyone
would
will be
part
happy.
of those teams? By the way, Ticketmaster $359.60 is the cheapest ticket.
Are the tickets actually
And that's-
available right now?
Yeah, it's resale.
Oh, resale.
There's
Okay,
nothing. I don't know
StubHub.
if there's any. No, this is Ticketmaster.
Oh, geez.
I
Okay.
look because they do that verified resale. Yeah, there's nothing outside of verified resale, but people are trying to. What if I did 1 ticket? That's for 2 tickets. If you just want a singular ticket, it's $491.81. Because you can't buy.
$500.
But you'd
You have
be
to buy
like,
2 if you're looking for the 2.
yeah, you'd be way up there though, right? Like
Oh yeah.
7th deck or whatever.
Sometimes
it
that's the
is.
funnest zones though.
It's so like someone took a photo. I think it was an ESPN reporter, and and I zoomed in on it, and they're like, man, this place is packed to the rafters, and literally the roof is like 4 feet above the last row.
Oh
And
wow.
I'm just like, geez, like, and you've been there, right? Like,
I've
it's
never
a
been to
huge no.
that.
It's a
No, I've been to
huge
Seattle
facility.
for a game. And that's
How's
a
that?
nice. That's a beautiful.
It looks really
facility.
nice.
It's just so walkable too. Like you can walk back downtown. It
Right.
goes basically Harbor downtown into the Seahawks, then Mariners.
That's cool.
Side
well,
by
Toronto's
side.
same thing. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
steam whistles right there.
yeah.
I'm
I've
not sure
never
who
actually
popped.
been to a game there.
There was Roberto Osuna. Wasn't he a strong closer for that team?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's, I'm just trying, like Troy Tulowitzki.
Yeah.
Jose Reyes. He's part of the
Jose
15 team.
Reyes.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
He was
No
a
one
big
else
get
really,
when
like,
they traded for him. Right?
Jumps out off this that you're like, that's gonna, like, I actually was thinking this when they were talking about it. I think Eric then eventually said it. Kawasaki
yeah.
would be a fun
He did
one.
say
Like,
that, right?
That
I think-
would be good.
I think he could
He
work.
was such a fan favorite just because he was just fun. Like,
His interviews were wild.
oh yeah.
Monkey eat banana. So what?
Yeah.
No cramps.
Yeah.
So I just don't know who else like pops as much as some of the guys that they've already done. So that's where maybe, or Marcus
Right.
Stroman.
Yeah, but he's still
a
playing.
Yankee.
isn't
Well,
he?
yeah, he's a Yankee. He was a Yankee
Yeah.
too, so it'd be a
There
little.
might be.
That would be a bad one. He's going to be off the Yankees after this year, but yeah, it probably doesn't work too like.
Doesn't
Yeah,
help your contract negotiations if you're going to.
well, I don't think they want him anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
True.
Marco Estrada, Ori Dickey.
Yeah.
Those are some of those guys. David Price is Aaron Sanchez. So I don't know.
I met Aaron Sanchez, really nice guy. They brought him here for a hockey game. Him and Pilar.
Oh yeah.
Really nice guy. Really nice guy. His career fell
How
off.
were they at hockey, or were they just watching?
It was
the
just
game?
kind of part of a Rogers thing. So I mean, the Oilers and the Rogers deal. So they had him doing a tour around the country, and yeah, so they went and met with the Oilers at Rogers Place and just got to chat with them. And
Yeah.
yeah, Sanchez was a cool dude, but his career just like fell off a map, like just nosedived.
Yeah.
But
That'll
he went
happen.
Houston, and then I think he got sent down to the minors, and then he was out of the league a couple of years later. So
Yeah.
that's too bad. He had a lot of potential.
Smith was saying Frank Thomas, Smith TM14 or Carlos Delgado.
Oh yeah, Frank Thomas played for the Jays.
Yeah.
Delgado would be a good one.
Yeah.
But but then you're now going away from that 15.
Yeah, Delgado was
back.
on the 93 team, right? He won a World Series with them. Did he not?
Well, I don't think so.
Was he
I
just
think he was too young to be
young?
part of that team.
Part of me thinks he was like a bench player at that point.
When that happened, I would not have
93.
known that.
Yeah.
Maybe
32 years ago. Yeah.
His career, he was part of 93.
He was on that? Yeah, I thought so.
Played with Jays 93, but it's not listed as World Series under his highlights and awards.
Okay. Maybe he was in the minors for that season.
Professional career.
So if they make it, next,
Though he didn't play in the 93 postseason, but he did get a World Series ring.
Gotcha.
Nice pull.
Okay.
Nice pull.
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, you
'cause-
definitely can't use Carlos Delgado. Because I think Dusty's right. I don't think you touch anything from 92, 93 unless you make the World Series.
Yeah.
That's when you bring that one out. Like the 15 was great. All that was great. But those special ones,
Yeah.
you don't pull that out till it's World Series.
Yeah.
Somebody brought up Robbie Alomar and be like, bring him back. I was like, no, that's not good. And they're like, why? What happened? I'm like, look it up. It's not good. Like they had to
Hard pass.
they had to take his banner down and take him off the Wall of Honor.
Oof.
They took it down.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was really bad. His number is in circulation if you would like to wear it as a J.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Probably won't, but yeah.
There have been guys that have worn 12. But yeah, someone's like, get Robbie Alomar. I was like, nope, not good. Not a good idea.
Yeah. So who has a better chance against Dodgers though? So yeah,
Jays.
if you weren't a Jay or Mariner fan and you just wanted the Dodgers to lose, who would you grab?
I think it's
It's still Jays. Yeah.
Because the Mariners' strength is more their pitching.
Seriously.
The Dodgers have a lot of pitching. I don't know. I'd want bats to go up against that pitching to try to get to those pitchers or whatever, because they could shut it down. I don't know. I feel like the starters have been good enough for the Jays.
Oh yeah, the starters aren't the issue.
You don't have to worry. Like, they could get you enough innings that you don't have to worry too much about your bullpen.
Correct. Yeah.
But I also don't know who stops the Dodgers.
I know.
Oh,
Especially when Ohtani's actually, like, he puts up 3 home runs. Like, he's had a bad. He didn't have a great postseason last year. He's had a weak postseason again this year.
But not
They
now.
don't need him.
He's warmed up though.
But now all of a sudden he hits 3 home runs, and look what happens. They just
10 strikeouts.
that was insane.
yeah. Do away with the Brewers. Just in 4 games, go away.
Yeah.
We're good after that with the Phillies and stuff. But finally, they just get to the Brewers. Great team this season, and just this is our spot. We've got this. So I don't. They're Kansas City Chiefs-esque type thing.
Here's the biggest difference I see between Dodgers and Jays is watch their celebration. Watch the way they talk in the dugouts. The Jays are just bouncing around, vibing. And that does a lot for a team when you get this far in it, right? Dodgers, they won that series, and they're just like basically like shaking each other's hand. Like, congratulations.
What's the thing when they get on base and they like?
Yeah.
I don't
know why
what
they
that
do
is.
the
It's
stuff
very
they do.
bizarre.
I
They're
love
like
it, though.
dancing.
The
and like Freddie
dances when they
Freeman,
get
like,
to
what
second.
are you dancing for?
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know. It's to me the NLCS part. It's like, yeah, okay, but they know the work's not done,
Yeah.
and they know what it takes to win
True.
it all. That's the one thing they know what it takes. They know that this isn't over.
Yeah.
They won the NLCS. Awesome. They still because they've had over the years, a lot of those players. I shouldn't say a lot. A fair amount of those players, they have had World Series losses.
Yeah.
Until like last year, they won prior to that a few years earlier, but now they then just really solidified the team.
Right.
And they want to go be full dynasty type thing here.
Yeah,
but I think
well, they
it's
do.
almost just business like yeah, we're good. We'll celebrate when it matters.
So I haven't watched too deep after the show or the game, I should say, but they're not popping bottles.
I don't know if they did.
I'm guessing.
I don't know. I kind of appreciat and respect that.
They like to party. They like
sure.
they make the playoffs, they pop bottles.
I hate that.
series.
It's just like, why? What'd you guys do? Oh, we won the division. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Have a beer.
Have a beer, yeah.
Are you wearing ski masks and goggles? Like that's
They
silly.
did pop. They were in the room popping. Yeah.
They did.
Yeah. They did celebrate, it looks like.
Who was the team last year? Oh, it was an NBA team where they were so young they couldn't figure out how to pop the bottles. Remember?
That was the Thunder.
That was the
Yeah.
Thunder.
And they also like
the
some of
first beers.
It was like the most subdued celebration in the locker room you'll ever see for a championship, because they were just all like, what do we do here?
Yeah. So funny.
That gets going tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
NBA's tomorrow.
Wow. What a season for sport. Just got it all going.
Well, yeah, because it's just trying to think when we can get an equinox where all 4 teams, all 4 are going.
That Thunder celebration made me think of something.
What's that?
So I'm complaining about the Dodgers and baseball popping bottles all the time. I would prefer that they pop bottles an obnoxious amount of times after every series, after clinching whatever, over like guys that don't know how to party. Because I'm imagining at some point, 5-10 years down the road, where these kids, because they're partying less, right? Could you imagine they win a division or a championship and they're just having like Fortnite dances in the locker room?
Oh, God.
Right? They're all doing like the...
Yeah.
you're like,
the
you guys are
TikToks
weird.
and stuff. Yeah.
It's going to get to that point.
You think so?
That's scary.
That is scary. I don't know. I think there's enough old guys. No?
I'm worried about that because like now a lot of them don't go out anymore. They just
I
like
know.
have edibles and play video
Yeah,
games.
their
on the
celebration
road.
is just a LAN party in the room. Just
Yeah.
all dialed in.
And they're doing
headsets.
Fortnite dances.
Yeah. Oh.
And air walking. You know that like it's the
Yeah.
strutting where you look like you're not touching the ground.
I don't know.
That's all it's going to become. It's going to be a meme. It's going to be a meme factory in the locker room. And you're just like, what happened to these athletes?
Yeah.
It looks like next Monday we'll get an equinox.
Everyone going?
There's a NFL, because it's Monday nighter. It will be game 3 of the World Series, because they go Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. That's all what they have announced for the 4. Well, according to Wikipedia, I'm sure they have the rest figured out. NHL's got 2 games. NBA's got a slate of games, and MLS actually has a couple of games.
Oh, wow.
So the 5 leagues of North America,
Awesome.
outside of the CFL. I don't know when can we get I don't know if we can get a CFL game.
Well, when they move, are they not moving it in 2 years? What
The
is the
CFL?
Break up?
The start? Didn't they talk?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think the
They
next
just
time we'll
talked
see
about-
that would
People have
be.
talked about it.
I thought they actually changed it. They made other changes. I couldn't remember if they
They
made
need a
that
10th
change.
team to like shorten instead of going 21-week season.
Yeah.
Because these bye weeks are ridiculous. Like the Argos played their last game on Saturday, and they're done. They have a bye next
And
week.
playoffs aren't for 2 weeks. Like, yeah. That's kind of
was,
ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think we can get all 6 leagues going. Where you have CFL, MLS,
That'd be
NHL,
amazing.
NBA, MLB, and the NFL. I don't think, and college in there. I don't know if we're going to get that. But yeah, it's just so much sports to just watch and
So
try to
much.
follow along.
Yeah.
I didn't see any F1 this weekend.
Me neither.
I saw Yuki scoot by the security. You know how they have to like swipe their badges to come into the racetrack? Yuki,
Oh, yeah.
Yuki ducked through and Verstappen. That's all I got. And I watched the sprint race. That was it. I didn't actually watch the race.
No, me neither.
Joaquin
Too much
will
else
tell us
going
about
on.
it.
I was also building garage this weekend.
Where are you? How was that?
It was good. It was good. We actually had pretty decent weather and one guy that knew what he was doing, so that always helps.
That's important.
Yeah.
I think somebody knowing what they're
Yeah.
doing is pretty important.
Yeah, huge.
You physically built it yourself.
Yes, me and about 3 other buddies. Kyle Kowalski.
I know Kyle
he was
Kowalski,
there.
yeah.
Good ref. You should get on
Is
the
he
show.
still
one day.
reffing?
No.
Oh, yeah.
He has good stories about refereeing.
Oh, I know. He was in the dub for a
yeah.
while.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple other buddies I'm sure you know. It was
He
good.
was a good player too, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Kowalski.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. He's
good ref, but
went to the dark side.
yeah. A lot of commitment, man. He was on the road every weekend, going up to Fort St. John or wherever it may be. But yeah, but no more. Yeah.
We spanked Fort St. John.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everyone's like, these guys are really good. I'm like, we'll take care of that.
Nice.
Took care of that.
And we did. We beat them like 8-1. It was awesome.
Nice.
Official drink of the EST Hangout, finished long drink legend in 1952. Drink unlike any other sparkling refreshment. Real liquor, longdrink.com/Canada is where you can enter your postal and find a liquor store establishment nearest you with the long drink in stock. We've waited long enough. Shall we talk some Oilers?
Yeah. Peel that Band-Aid off.
What happened?
They are so disengaged right now.
Yeah. It's just disappointing right off the get-go. Like you just know there's like nothing behind them. It's kind of weird. And what's funny is like, and talked about it or alluded to it on the morning show, was like Skinner's not the issue at all. It's like
No, he's the reason why they had a chance yesterday.
everyone's like, it's gonna be Skinner's our issue, goalies our issue, and everything else besides that's our issue. To me, it's just the juggling. I don't know. I'm not NHL coach by any means, but like juggling that much, like just no consistency. And new guys maybe feeling it out. And same old story. We suck off the bat and then we wake up. So that's my 2 cents on it. But
They just want to
Valid.
get to the playoffs. They just want to be there
Yeah.
and just get it going when it matters.
yeah.
Now,
Did this last year.
let's remind ourselves they've had a bad week where they played sloppy hockey. Back-to-back days obviously exacerbates that. But I think they could bounce back tomorrow against Ottawa and people breathe a sigh of relief. But it's just like, do you guys want to play today, or you just there because you have to show up?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it seems like right now. People were saying, are they hungover? Are they hungover? I'm like, listen, here's what I remember when we were through New York when I was traveling with them. In this scenario, so let's take last week as an example. So they play at MSG on Tuesday, right? 7:00 game in New York. You win that game, you go out that night. I believe they had 2 days off this past week. They have today off. Players are off. I think they had Wednesday off. So that's go do your thing, go wander New York, be ready for the game the next day. They did not have a morning skate on Thursday. Definitely played like that against the Islanders. And then after the Islanders game, you get back to Manhattan, you can go out. Do your thing because you don't have, maybe there's a practice the next day. I think they canceled the practice the next day too. That's where you take those are your windows to go at and get after it a little bit. So yeah, sure. Like they did have opportunity, but like people are like, oh, they're playing hungover. I'm like, I don't think so. It's
Yeah.
like their nights to go out would have been after those games. And that's usually what happened. They just look disinterested, which is frustrating because last Saturday against Vancouver, they played a really good game. Very thorough, balanced lines. Time on ice was allocated, quote unquote, properly. And then, this week, I mean, we looked and discussed the discrepancy on Long Island where, McDavid, Draisaitl, Mangiapane, Nugent Hopkins, those guys played the bulk of the minutes. And then, most guys were 10, 11 minutes, and that was it, outside of Roslovic, who I think had 13. And it's like, what are we doing here? So, I don't know, man. It's been a weird week, and I know people are pointing to, the lines being shuffled all the time. This isn't a new concept from Chris Knoblauch. This is kind of what he does and has done since he started with the team. Just to me, it's just there's no spark. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I agree. And I think I would love to see the stats for afternoon games. I can never bet on Oilers on an afternoon game.
But Schmitty, they've been better.
They have gone
in the
better
last few years at afternoon games.
It's just ingrained in my head. Afternoon game in the East Coast. That's chalk it up as an L.
Yeah, JMO hated that stat whenever we'd throw that out there. He'd be like, it's an matinee. Oh, my God. But for a while, it was a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know.
I don't. This is what they do to start the season.
And luckily, we have distractions. So let them do it.
Yeah. When there's less distractions, then they'll start turning it on. Maybe they're distracted by that stuff. Maybe they're all focused on.
They're watching Jays.
The Jays and college basketball or college football, and they're wanting to know what's going on with the Elks, and they're wanting to know what's going on with the NFL and their fantasy teams.
Yes.
And, F1. A couple of those guys are like, "Wow, it's in Austin. We got to watch this." Maybe that's what they were focused on.
Maybe.
Well said. Totally. Mike, the Michigan fan, chiming in via the Paris Jewelers inbox, 780-218-9999 says, I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. I thought it was a great hockey game yesterday. Let's go Red Wings. Yes, Mike.
I didn't know he was a Red Wing fan, too. I guess I should have realized that. A Michigan fan knew Wolverines. Although he did get that Red Wings Kype logo for the Funspiel last year for the turkey board. So I should have put 2 and 2 together for that one.
There were signs.
There was signs. There was a literal sign there.
You don't say.
That I should have realized that one, but I just only pictured him as a Michigan Wolverines fan.
He might even like the Lions. I don't know. Call it a hunch.
Does he?
I don't know.
I would assume so.
Lions,
I'm just
Tigers.
curious if he does. then he's a Pistons fan? What's with Detroit then? What's with the whole Michigan area?
It's a different place.
I mean, yeah, Jim Kerr, huge Red Wings fan.
Jimmy Kerr. How's Jimmy Kerr doing?
Good.
He used to be on the radio. He was at Ched for a long time.
Yeah.
You remember Jim Kerr? Went to high school with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah, he does a lot of comedy now.
I could see that. He was
a lot of
funny.
stand-up comedy. So, and it's great. Our scene for stand-up comedy is awesome. You can go see a friggin' hilarious show for $10 at a Grindstone or some kind of small little place, and it's so bang for your buck. So good. So good.
Yeah, comedy shows are underrated.
Yeah.
I agree. And you see, it gets you into some of the seedier places sometimes too. Like you're at the dive bar, you're at, and you don't normally go there, and it gets you out of your element, your routine kind of places that we all have. And supporting some young talent that are just, trying to make it big. It's not easy. It's very, very saturated. We got one guy who did the Canadian Idol or whatever it was called. Sterling and Sterling Scott is unreal Edmontonian, and besides that, it's tough to kind of get a bit more well known, but yeah, it's a passion, that's for sure.
Jimmy Kerr and Mike Robertson, who won an Olympic, I think, silver do you remember Mike?
No.
He won Olympic silver for Canada at the Vancouver Olympics.
For what?
Snowboard cross.
I love snowboard cross.
Mike Robertson, Jimmy Kerr, and I were in Bio 20 together at AOB. We all went to AOB, by the way.
Yeah.
And we would just cheat off each other.
Awesome.
And when Mike won that Olympic medal, I was like, what the hell's Mike doing at the Olympics?
Crazy.
And he won a medal. I'm like, That's the guy I used to cheat off of all the time on bio tests.
In snowboard
And
cross,
he
too?
was hilarious, and Jimmy was hilarious. And like all we would do, Mr. Milne's bio class.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Milne,
Mr. Milne.
great teacher,
Yeah.
great teacher.
he
Good
was
dude.
still there up until recently.
Is he really? Oh,
yeah.
he was the. I enjoyed his classes very much. Just a
Yes.
good dude, and I was like, Mike Robertson, holy crap, what the hell? He won an Olympic silver. That's amazing.
It is kind of weird when you see people like 10 years down the road or whatever. You're like, what are they doing now?
Yeah, I'm like, where did he go? Forgot
Yeah.
about that guy. And Jeremy Price Day. Do you remember Jeremy? Good dude too. Cheated off of him a lot.
Did you do well in these classes?
How'd you
I
get
barely
Did you cheat
passed.
off the right people? That's what I'm curious
You
about.
need to
Yeah.
identify who's good at bio and chemistry. I failed chemistry, but yeah, I remember.
And that was with the Morrison. Who did you cheat off chemistry?
well, Mike and I would like share answers. I don't know how we got away with
That
it.
doesn't
And then
sound like a great idea. Like if
We
you
were
have
both
no clue
struggling.
what you're doing,
and you
and like here's my answer. Oh yeah, no, here's my answer for that other question. Sounds like a recipe for disaster. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say that right off
I
the bat.
think Jim was pretty good. Like he was pretty engaged in Bio 20, and then Jeremy was like the star student. So we kind of all sat in the same area, and
Yeah.
we just, hey, what'd you get on that one? What is it, Jeremy? Can you look at Jeremy's paper? And
Yeah.
we went, Jeremy, hey, come on. So as soon as he said Jimmy Kerr, I was like, wait a sec, great guy. And then
yeah.
Mike Robertson, Olympic medalist for Canada.
I want to say Jim was on Ched.
He was on Ched.
Yeah, that's what he was on, right?
Yeah, he was in News and Traffic, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great trip down memory lane.
Oh, yeah.
And it ties together with the Olympics.
Ski and snowboard cross were great.
Yeah.
I love watching those events. They're just fascinating.
They're actually fun. Like it's,
Yeah.
like some of the events, especially in the summer, are just like, can't get into this. like,
What is the event? Like I actually am going to enjoy this upcoming Olympics because like it's on during the morning.
when does the Olympics start?
Feb.
Oh, really?
But I don't know time, like first event of the days. First event, Olympics 2026. I don't know if those have been announced yet. It's just like, so it'll start during the night.
Is it in
Italy.
Italy? Yeah. Okay.
Milano
Cortina.
Cortina.
Sweet.
And I just, apparently they're saying, I think Gary's a little worried. Gary.
How's the ice, Gary?
He's a little worried about the rink.
Yeah.
Because
Not done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the IOC has told the hockey players that don't expect like great conditions in the Olympic Village for athletes, the sleeping conditions.
Yeesh. Really?
That's what always happens.
Some Arizona Coyotes dressing rooms. Remember?
Oh,
they
yeah.
just had like the
Little-
sheets up or whatever.
That was bad.
That's such a bad look on the
was
NHL as a
awful.
whole. But yeah, hopefully Italy can get.
Because then 30's where? Is that Salt Lake? Or is 30?
I think it's- yeah,
or
it's going back to
34
Salt Lake.
Mm-hmm. Is it 30?
Can't remember. Must
2030
be.
Olympics. Because, yeah, hockey will be for sure there.
Yeah. Actually, if you get a chance, check out what the...
No, they're in France.
oh,
2030 is in the
34.
French Alps, and then 34 will be Salt Lake.
check out what the Utah Mammoth and Jazz have done with their arena. They have like a new technology, pardon me, engineering where the pitch of the seats changes for basketball
No.
and hockey.
Cool.
Yeah,
I
it's,
did see that video.
it's really neat what they've done because they were going to do a new arena completely for the Jazz and the Mammoth, and instead they're using Delta Center and they're blowing
Oh, is that
out
what's happening?
Yeah, they're blowing out the walls and they're fixing the angles because it was basketball specific prior to this past season or this year. Pardon me. Really cool. If you're like,
And you don't want to take away for the court, the seats being so close to a basketball court.
Yeah.
But if you have a hockey rink, it has to be further away. But they designed this thing. It's
The-
a cool video. I seen that one. It was very
okay.
cool.
Good. You did
I
see
have
it.
seen
Yeah,
that one.
it's super neat what they've done.
And so they can, for basketball, they
Rethought.
can get it nice and close.
Yeah.
But then hockey, they can bring it back,
Yeah.
and you could get
And
your
then
rinks
raise
in
the
there.
pitch up.
Yeah.
They bring it back and then
It's steeper for basketball, and then for hockey, it's less elevated. But it's very cool that they've created this technology.
cool.
Or implemented it. Really neat. It's fascinating to me. So
Oh, I didn't know they were not building. I thought they were going to be building for the Olympics. But
that was the plan.
Oh,
And
but
then
now
they're
it's
like,
just
no, we'll
renovate
just
this.
rebuild our rink. Because they still have, like, the arena that they used for the Salt Lake Olympics in 2002. That is not the Delta Center.
Well, was that one?
The hockey was played at a brand new facility at that time. I think it's like a 12,000 seat arena that's in one of the suburbs. And that one still exists. I think there's a minor league team playing out of that. I don't know, maybe the Utah Grizzlies, if I'm not mistaken. There was a minor league team playing out of there. Anyway, it's cool.
Cool.
I mean,
There's
really,
one
really
thing
neat.
Americans won't skimp on. It's their stadiums. This
is true.
They do not.
Yeah.
Like, they're all top notch. Well,
Do you remember we don't have it here, but the beer that has the cup that you just like put it like this,
fills
and
from the bottom.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
That's really neat. It's like magnetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that part pops up.
There's a couple
and then
spots
it fills in
in the
and
Saddle
then
Dome
drops
that have
down.
that.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I mean, that's
Of all
first
places.
First place I saw was the dingy old Saddle Dome.
Yeah, that place smells like cabbage.
What's the timeline on that arena?
I think 2027 for the new one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's going to be opening up right away here.
Yeah. It looks like.
Because when is the World Cup supposed to happen in hockey? Is it 28?
Yeah.
Because it's the first year Calgary opens.
Yeah.
Is that season is Calgary's
sense.
going for the World Cup? I think Edmonton's supposed to be trying for it too.
That would be great. Two great facilities.
The Maverick Center. It was originally known as the E Center.
Yeah.
12,600 seat arena. Started in '96. Completed in time to host its first event ever. Would you like to guess what its first event ever is?
A neutral site NHL game.
You know, it was a wrestling event.
Oh, cool. WWE?
No. WCW Monday Nitro.
No way.
That was a big deal.
That was the first event it ever hosted. WCW Monday Nitro.
In the heyday, that was huge.
NWO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
97.
If Wolfpack was around, that was... Oh.
It still is host to the Utah Grizzlies of the ECHL.
Okay.
And it is still host to the Salt Lake City Stars of the NBA G League.
Oh, okay.
It was also home until 2024 of the Pac-12 Gymnastics Championship.
Of course.
Big
Schmitty-
Pac-12
Schmitty, big
gymnastics
Pac-12
guy.
gymnastics guy.
That's what I actually came on to talk about.
That's well, I'm glad we finally got there. How disappointed are you that they aren't hosted in Salt
right.
Lake anymore?
Tell me more about the ribbon.
Or-
Yeah.
Where are they going, I guess? Maybe it's because it says till 2024. We haven't had the 2025. I don't know yet. Maybe we have. I don't know.
I'd love to see the Olympics there. That would be fun to go to for sure.
It's in the 2034 Olympics. That venue will be used to host figure skating and short track speed skating.
That makes sense.
I want to go to the LA one. If things don't get messed up there, but the LA
In Oklahoma City?
/ Oklahoma City.
Right.
The LA one in Oklahoma City.
Did you
That's
know
where
about
the
this?
baseball is.
Yeah.
Oh, is
There's
it?
a couple
I
of there's
didn't know that.
at least one event
Yeah.
baseball. I think there's another maybe that's taking place in
Isn't like
OKC.
rowing in Oklahoma, something
I think
like
it's
that?
something like that.
Yeah. They have a nice river there, but
Yeah.
it's like, why Oklahoma City? I've been there. I lived there briefly. It was lovely, but
Like
not
LA
anywhere.
/ Oklahoma City. Just like of all the cities to choose, they didn't have anything in Seattle or anything
No.
on the West Coast. We're in Oklahoma City. Worked it out with OKC.
Jeez, imagine being like a small like news team or something trying to cover, and then you're like, oh, how are we gonna get over there to just jump and cover that and jump back and
That's like surfing at the summer games.
Oh, yeah.
in Paris. What did they have at Fiji? Fiji.
Another side of the world.
Yeah,
Better
that's a
surfing
bigger
spots.
issue.
So it's just the surfers there. During the opening ceremonies, they had like a video of them in Fiji, and they cut to them, and they're all like, "Yay!" And then Colin Jost cut himself on a coral reef.
Yeah, he got didn't they get infected?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. That is the furthest distance between the Olympics, like the main Olympic, like let's say the
epicenter or
opening
whatever.
ceremony type area, and a venue.
That was weird.
That was the biggest one.
So weird. And the opening ceremonies, they did it down the River Seine.
Yeah.
That was bizarre too. I did not like that. Remember, our Canadians had to
there's
share a
people
boat
They were
with
sharing a boat
Colombia.
for some reason. I
Yeah,
was very
people
upset
set up
about
on
that
the side doing
Yeah,
music.
very
and, like,
strange.
It was a weird
It was
one.
different. It was different.
I mean,
I don't know if Italy's going to be doing that one. Skating down some sort of river in Milan or something.
No.
Probably not.
No.
They'll do it right though. They'll have like the best fashion. They'll have like, it'll be good. I bet.
I've gone.
I don't know about that.
I wonder, have we
I have
seen
my doubts.
Have we seen any?
As an Italian, I have my doubts.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how committed we are to this thing.
Well, why?
Have we
Why
seen
is
any
Italy going
merch?
for it then?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a great question.
they don't do well in the
Effort
in
isn't
the Winter Olympics.
effort is not as an Italian's forte.
Yeah.
I mean, if Italians get dialed in, they'll do it all out. But really, like in general, that's hard to happen. Is make an Italian like really want to do something. Like, do it whenever.
Love that.
Arena hockey. When? February. Wow.
I wonder if we unveiled our uniforms. Oh, Curling Canada unveiled its 2026 international stuff. I don't know if that's everyone.
Baggio.
Lululemon is our big provider now.
Yes, and that stuff is expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Baggio text in. Italy late on construction? Shocking. Yeah. See, Paisan. See.
He knows.
Yeah.
They'll just give it to anyone who now has any sort of some money and wants them, because especially the winter, no one wants them.
I was going to say, how strong is the bidding?
Winter's it's gone.
Is it? Okay.
Winter got to a point where Beijing when they hosted in 22, it was between them and Kazakhstan.
Whoa.
No one else wanted it. Calgary said no. Sweden said no. A bunch of people were like, we're out. And like no one wanted it.
It costs so much.
And then Italy got this when the French Alps, and I think Salt Lake, it kind of was just given to them. It wasn't even like this full, like where, you remember how they, like when Vancouver won, there was voting, and then it was a big day, like here's the voting day, and it was a big deal, and Vancouver won. Or when Toronto lost to Beijing for the 08 summer, like it was a big thing. Those ones, it's now gone to a point where it's like no one cares, and they don't do that. Summer has gotten a little more competitive though.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot more countries that are now like, yeah, we'll do the summer. So LA in 28, 32 is Brisbane, and then 36 will be a big one, which there's always been talk. And you know, when you have OKC and stuff like that, of a Toronto Montreal joint bid.
That'd be great.
Split it between those two.
They're pumping, what, 800 and something million into the Big O.
Yeah.
Actually, we're talking about that after the football game on Saturday about Grey Cup in Montreal. And they're like, yeah, well, they're redoing Olympic Stadium, but nobody knows when it's going to be finished. And what were you saying? You're saying that
There's a lot of Italian construction guys in Montreal.
Oh, yeah. There are.
Yeah.
It's a bit shady.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The cost and the infrastructure, because there's a light rail below the Big O, apparently, it would cost more to tear it down than it would be to renovate it. So they're renovating it.
That dealing with all the concrete too, and getting rid of all the concrete was, I think when I read that article, it was like $2 billion or something to get rid of just to tear it down.
Jeez.
And so they spent $800 million to renovate it.
Well, Rexall's costing twice as much to knock down than it did to build, right?
Well, they can't even knock it down. They have to like disassemble it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know.
You just go.
That would be fun to watch. That would be a lot of fun to watch.
Right now, 2036 for the Olympics, India has confirmed a bid. Qatar has confirmed a bid. Turkey's confirmed a bid. Indonesia's confirmed a bid. Chile's confirmed a bid.
Chile.
And then it's potential
cool.
bids. And part of potential bids does include, there was talk from 2021 of Montreal-Toronto joint bid for 32 or 36. Obviously, 32 is not going to happen.
Yeah.
36 summer. So I wonder if that one will pick up a little more steam over the next little bit. Because when's this going to be decided? Is there any kind of explanation? No, not that I could see of when they'll confirm that
I
one.
should know this, but have we ever hosted summer?
Montreal.
Oh, Montreal did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Olympic Stadium.
Oh,
and all that was
Olympic
built for the
Stadium. Right,
76. And then we've hosted 2 winters.
Yeah.
But the summers now are just, there's so many sports, so many things that you need. But then Toronto did host, was it the Pan Am Games? Back in like 15 or something like that. So they got a bunch of some venues.
Infrastructure.
And they have
I think Hamilton got some stuff there too.
And they tried for the Olympics back in the 2000s again. So, but then once Vancouver came and killed any chance of Toronto getting it for a while, now we're, again, back to no one wants these. You can go to, because we were just in France, they're getting winter right away. We're going to LA. They're going to get Salt Lake right away.
Beijing had summer and winter, right? And like
08 to 22.
Yeah.
So a little bit further, but it's now like, they're just like, yeah, well, no one wants these. So here, you take them, as opposed to you knew. If you want to win Olympics, it's going to be decades before you get another one.
Right. No, it's like, please take this one.
Basically. Screw the IOC.
Wonder whatever happened to the Sochi stuff, like everything they built for Sochi. I heard that was just
it's like a ghost town.
Yeah. So weird.
Brazil.
Sao Paulo.
Happened in Brazil.
All the golf courses they built for that?
I don't know.
Well,
Is the golf courses gone? I know that some like even the World Cup, some of the stadiums are just gone. They're bus parks.
Yeah. One of them was like within like 4 or 5 years was overgrown with trees and plant life. Like it was Just that they built one in the Amazon, and it's like, oh, well, the forest has reclaimed this stadium.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Greece too, and that was in
that's
like
too bad.
in 2004 Athens. I remember reading some stuff in like 12 or 13 or something. They had pictures of like the baseball stadium all grown over and things like that.
Oof.
That's why Vancouver did very well.
Good movie sets though. Go
there.
shoot some Day of the Dead or some
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead, yeah.
The Last of Us, yeah.
Yeah, my God.
I'm gonna have to wait for the next season of Last of Us. Pisses me off.
It's gonna be good.
Better
Okay.
be.
Well, what some of it was shot on 104th Street. Obviously, the ledge they used it. Season 1, which was cool. I remember seeing walking by the set, and I was like, "This is sweet. That looks like the game," which was great. Now, I have a question for you guys. Are you guys gonna be sad when they tear down the Coliseum?
No.
No, because it's been closed for so long.
Yeah.
And I never see it.
Yeah.
drove
I
by
mean, there's
yesterday.
memories, of course, but it's just an absolute waste of space right now. And yeah, I mean, cool to go to spots that have seats like Arcadia and stuff like that. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
Having the piece of history there. But yeah, maybe they could rip out the beer lines and make a real fun bar out of those things and get some draft nights going.
God.
I'd be more sad if it was still operational these last number of years.
True.
Where I was able to still go in. Because I remember one of the last times I went, I think it was a Davis Cup event.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to miss this place.
Yeah.
It's just sad. Like, I had Oiler games with my dad, the concerts and stuff. But now that the last time I was in there, then I don't even know when it was, the date. And it's just like, okay, so it's just sitting there. So it's like, well, yeah, it's a waste. You drive by and you're like, oh, imagine how crappy it looks in there right now.
Yeah.
So
like,
I'm not
gutted
going
it.
to be sad just because it's like, I feel like I've already made my peace with the fact that I'll never be in it again.
Same. I wouldn't mind like before they start dismantling it to like do one more, like rip through there and just be like, oh yeah,
yeah.
this is what this. Oh yeah, I remember being here. This is where I used to sit.
Yeah. I remember
That'd be
like
cool.
at the end, it turned into like a men's hockey league rink. And like
Yes.
AMHL or whoever it was playing out of there.
Yeah.
And you could go watch and like they would open the bar and have like beers and yeah, you could sit there and watch your buddies play. And it was cool because like their kids would come play and watch them and stuff like that. So that was cool. But I can't see that being like just to turn the lights on in that place is going to cost like so much money. You can't just run a men's hockey league out of it.
No.
Cool.
There was there was a tour of it just a few years ago.
Right.
And I thought, wasn't there like bats flying around or something like that?
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised. That's another one. Yeah, the growth will overtake it again. There was talk for a while to like put different levels and like put like 4 fields up high.
Almost make it a rec center.
Yeah.
Build ice sheets. But it was just going to
Just too
cost so much.
expensive.
Everything was just, it's always just was going to cost too much. So one of the last times I was there, myself and a former engineer or an engineer from the old place, we had to go rep all of our Oil King lines out.
Oh,
So
right.
we were there after close, like the Oilers had played their last game. And I remember we just sat there just staring at we were able to just look at an empty Coliseum
Yeah.
for like the last time and stuff. And
It's kind of cool.
I don't, did I take anything? I don't know if I took anything. I know Spec took I remember him ripping down one of like the media room signs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that media room smelled like piss.
It did. It 100% did.
Yeah, it was a locker room that they converted into a media center.
I still think that arena is nicer than the Saddle Dome.
You know what? Honestly, yes.
Saddle Dome's a nightmare.
I don't know
bad.
last time. I think I've only been in the Saturday Dome once in my life.
Saddle Dome is barely functional.
It's
Yeah, it's not a good rink.
they've had to live with that for way too long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not that I care for Calgary Flames fans a lot, but like you pay that much for seats, like give me a product that's a little better. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll say this. The Coliseum, Rexall, Skyreach, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Skyreach.
That Northlines crew, I give them all the credit in the world because they weren't given a big budget, but they did everything in their power to make it presentable, make it nice, and they did what they could. And yes, I agree with you, Schmidt. Like that, I'd put the Coliseum up against Saddle Dome and say Coliseum's nicer. I'd put it against Nassau Coliseum, which was a hellhole. Here was nicer. Joe Louis Arena was a dump. Here was nicer. They did what they could with very little there, and they did a good job. I have to give them and commend them for the work they were able to do with that. I remember when the scoreboard would go down all the time. My buddy Corey he'd have to bring the scoreboard down, and he'd get in there and he'd be like fixing panels. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, well, they don't make these anymore, so I have to fix them.
Oh.
He's like, I can't order, like the company that did this scoreboard doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And he's like, they're not giving me money to replace this thing, so I have to figure out a way to fix it. And I was just like, man,
It's a labor of love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was kind of how they tried to like show the city, and people was like, oh, look, our arena's old and crappy and it's busted. Everything's broken.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, we need a new one. So it was kind of like a strategy. And then poor Corey and the tech crew would be like, I remember, the power ring outside after the first deck, they had the suites, and then there was like the banner, the ribbon with the LEDs. Same thing. He'd have to fix those panels. He'd like punch them, or he'd have a screwdriver and probably electrocute himself because like a port, like 6 feet of it would go out. And I'm like, dude, what's going on? He's like, you know that thing about the scoreboard not having parts that exist or a company that makes them anymore? I'm like, yeah.
Still
He
with
goes,
the LED.
same with this LED. Yeah, I was like, holy crap, dude. So yeah, it was too bad.
It did suck getting in and out of there though, because you're in no man's land.
Yeah.
You're not walking to a pub or something like that. And pre-Uber days, and you'd be on.
I don't even know what Uber would look like there these days.
I don't know either, but you'd
they
be
had
like
the cab.
fighting for cabs on that line. And like, or you'd go the LRT, which was it was what it was. And driving in and out of there, like, because nobody walked there.
No.
Everyone drove in and out of there.
Yes.
It was a nightmare. Now you disperse from Rogers. Some people are walking to a restaurant. Some people are driving northwest, east, south, whatever. It was a pain in the ass.
Schmitty, I remember people telling me parking at the Coliseum was way better. I'm like, where did you park? Oh, Northlands. It's like, so you're telling me for $16, you parked across the street in a parking lot, and then like some of them would be by the Spectrum or the racetrack there.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you had to walk in the cold for like 10 minutes just to get to the rink. And you're telling me that's better than walking through a pedway system here?
The parking was better for where that there's a spot to park your car.
Sure.
Everything beyond that is not good.
It was horrible.
Although there is a lot of parking still downtown, and there's the underground where
Yes.
you don't even have to get out. You don't even need to bring a winter jacket to go to Rogers Place.
Yeah.
You could go to a hockey game in -40 weather and not bring a jacket.
Lots to do.
Go down, go
You're
take
warm
the
the whole
walks to the
time.
pedways and stuff like that. For the car itself, there was a spot for it at the other place. To get there, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the car might not start afterwards.
Well, you're
There's
coming
also
up to
that.
a covered,
It's
snow-covered
-30
car.
or whatever. The car might not start, but
man,
it was there. You parked it.
Yeah, but
You
they're
got
so
it parked.
adamant. They're like, oh, it was way better parking there. I'm like, where'd you park? Northlands. Where? By the racetrack. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
not better. Yeah,
No.
you're right, Maddie. There's always a spot
But you
for
know
you.
what?
Spot.
But you had to walk a mile.
And then getting out was a disaster because again, there's only 2 exits or whatever. And everyone's trying to get out at the same time because there's nowhere to go.
Not good.
But it separated us from other cities. It made us tougher, made us grittier,
That's very noble of you to say. Yeah.
We were a tougher city back then.
There you go. So soft now.
Yeah, so soft.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah. But, oh well. I want to touch on quickly, speaking of hockey, is the Bears. Went to the Bears game against McEwen last week.
And?
Best hockey I've seen in ages. It was
Claire Drake?
Claire Drake,
Yeah.
of course.
Excellent.
That barn's wicked.
Best place to watch hockey in Edmonton.
Yep, I agree. And it was a 7-1 blowout. We beat them. And till the last buzzer, they didn't stop. Both teams didn't stop skating, didn't stop trying. Like, goalie saves like crazy. Like, it was awesome. It wasn't too packed like I've seen it in the past. I think it's because it was Thanksgiving weekend I went. So a lot of student section was a little desolate, but it banged for your buck, like $16 to go watch, $7.50 for a tall boy, good beer, and like sit wherever you want, stand at the glass at the back. Like, oh, people are missing out. Like, and especially when you're paying what to go watch what right now at the other arena. Just want to give them a plug. And you know what's funny? You know who I saw there, Tommy? It was John Sexsmith.
He took his the youth team he was coaching.
Oh, okay.
To that.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joel plays for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. Sympathies to the Sexsmith, the entire family on the passing of John Sexsmith. He was our very first Hangout guest.
No way.
Him and Dave Jameson were the very first Hangout guests.
Brought us a lava lamp.
He did.
Shut up.
Where is it?
It's in the Guba, the Great University
right.
Bear
Yeah.
that covers
The hangout area
because we
there.
have to replace the bulb. The bulb died on us. I think somebody forgot to shut it off a couple nights, and it eventually died on us.
As it does.
But John Sexsmith gave us
Yeah,
that as a
no
gift on
way.
there. We didn't even have this table at the time. If you go find the very first Hangout, this table wasn't there. That was when we realized we should probably put something here.
Yeah.
Because it was just the four of us in a room.
yeah.
And
should
then
probably put
John
some-
handed
Early
us
days, man.
a lava lamp. And it was a sad day on Friday.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
absolutely. 15-year battle, is that right? 12 or 15?
2012 was when he
Okay.
first got diagnosed.
Yeah, so 13. Yeah,
It's a
12.
big battle.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing through it. Like he
Yeah.
fought the
Yeah.
fight. So it was inspiring to watch him fight that for all those years. I know he was a huge help to JMO when he got his cancer. I know him and Bryn Griffiths were good at offering support, info, knowledge that like none of us would be able to help them. So I know it's hit this community hard and stuff. So
Great guy.
I know that Bob said some nice words on the broadcast on Saturday. I believe it would have been.
Him and Bob were pretty tight.
They were very tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he was at that Golden Bears game. So, and
Yeah.
hey, you got to see a Golden Bears and his son win one last game,
Yeah, isn't that good?
7-1.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just so weird to hear the news so soon after just seeing him. I was like, holy crap. Seemed fine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You just never know. Never know what someone's up to. So,
No, but you're right, Claire Drake, amazing venue,
yeah.
just a
Go
great
see
spot.
it. Get your buds. Go bring your kids.
Yes.
For so cheap.
So
So
any
good.
of the universities in town or colleges, any of their sports,
Yeah.
they're great.
Benny
that's
went to Elks versus Concordia.
That'd
And
be
he
great.
said they're crushing 6 o'clockers at the game.
That's amazing.
They were
well, I guess ALCS a sponsor. There.
yeah, Benny's like they had to sell them warm because they sold out so many, the ones that were actually cold.
Nice.
Just
Nice.
Yeah.
Classic college game problem, but yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Kids
You
just
don't have
like
to worry
it.
about people competing at that level. Like,
Yeah.
are they going to get like the Oilers? Are they going to give it like a hangover? These athletes, they give it.
Oh,
They're there to
yeah.
perform. They're there to play.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, it's hard hitting. It's and when you get that close too, like you're seeing everything. Like, yeah, it's really good. And then you got the pyramid of cups at the
one corner.
college zone. Yeah, and that's it's a great tradition. The chuck a puck. Yeah. So yeah, get to a Bears game, get to a Ooks game, whoever you're close to. Yeah, go see some good sports.
Deep corners at Claire Drake Arena.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Hard.
Yeah.
Hardest boards in like there's
Oh my goodness.
And the best visitors bench ever.
oh my god. It's hilarious.
it's weird.
They guys sit on top of each other.
Yeah, they're next to the penalty box while
Yeah.
the Bears have this luxurious long bench.
Yeah.
It's the way to do things. Home
Yeah.
ice, baby.
Make it uncomfortable.
Home ice.
That is the biggest home ice.
Those
game.
locker rooms too at Claire Drake are tiny.
Yeah. So I play Saturdays in a pickup and it's like hot water some days, kind of like sometimes like it'll be like the heat will be pumping in. I swear they probably do this is they pump the heat in the visitor dressing room.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like, and so I'm playing Saturday before a game that night. I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, like guys, like give us a break.
Yeah.
I'm huffing and puffing as is. Like,
I love that rink.
yeah.
It's weird, obscure little nooks and crannies.
It's the one like just renovated. Do what you need for renovations. Do not leave that place. Never leave that place because they're gonna mess with the Butterdome.
Were they?
They are. There needs renovations. It needs some changes. Part of it is it sounds like maybe the yellow is going to go away and the special, like how it's curved and all that might be going away.
What?
I know.
Why?
It was sad.
It looks like
when I
a
heard
piece
that.
of butter.
Yeah.
I know. It sounds like that look of it when they do their
too bad.
renos might be gone. And it's just like, oh, well, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
The U of A is its own like little city.
Oh, absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah.
For a guy that never went there, I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Walking around there in the fall is actually beautiful, but a lot of buildings are up there and need a lot of repair. I can't imagine, but Yeah, they have a new facility actually right on the drive there. That's gorgeous. It's actually like a people rent it out for weddings and stuff. It's got rooftop bar. I can't remember the name of the facility now, but it's on the east and on the river. So you're kind of looking at the high level.
Oh, okay.
That's not like Rutherford House or something like that, is it?
It's right there.
House, like
It's right beside there. But yeah, it's gorgeous. Doing an event there not too long ago. But yeah, it's got a lot of history. Biggest employer in the city.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
You would know,
I
Mr.
should
Chamber.
know. I should know, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
They have small business.
They are not.
That's a big
Small business
business.
week.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
like he's focused on small businesses right now, and he's focused on who are the small businesses of Edmonton because it's
Yeah.
small business.
Right.
Thank you,
Yes.
Patty.
Small business.
I've got you covered there.
Thank you.
His brain's on strictly on the small businesses. This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. Canada Storage, experts more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider. Be sure to buy Canadian. Let's get to over under for Play Alberta. PlayAlberta.ca. Download the app. Visit them at PlayAlberta.ca. Improved odds for all major North American leagues this year, including the National Football League. There's an NFL game tonight, but I will go to the Jays game. Let's see where I could set this over under. Let's go 2/3 of an inning. Over under Jay's first run of tonight.
So they would have to score in the first inning.
First 2 at bats or 2 outs. Before the first 2 outs that they get in the bottom of the first, they're going to score. Or are they
I'll go
score
over.
later?
I think it's going to be a tight game tonight.
Yeah, I would say over as well. They'll button up everything tonight.
I have a feeling the Jays are going to have a huge first inning lead again. Yeah.
Oof.
They go under?
I'd love to see it. It relaxed me a bit.
I'm not going to say a George Springer leadoff home run. I'll say a George Springer leadoff hit. I say he's going to on base to start this one, and it's going to collapse from Seattle.
He's got a good energy to him.
He does, but what's his running like tonight?
He just get a single or whatever. I think. You're a good point, but I'll still stick with it.
Okay.
That he'll get on base his first at bat. I think if you're the Mariners, it's gone in your mind. Like we had a 2-0 lead. We needed to just go take a couple in
You're
Seattle.
pretty bummed. Yeah.
You're bummed. You're down. There's more pressure because you blew it. Yeah, blew it. And the Jays are just feeling good. They're sitting like the Jays get to come in this be like, look what we did yesterday, and we should have won Game 5. Like we are feeling it. We are good. We should have won 4 straight. Let's go finish this off, boys, and get back to the World Series. So I think they come off with a big couple. I think first inning runs yet again.
Okay.
I like that. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
But Game 7, tight, nerves, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe they blow it open, but I'll still go over.
Yeah. I think over. What's one thing that's awesome about this, not to beat on Jays a bunch more, but is just the storylines. Like how many different storylines are coming out of like if they make it, grandiose, like this docu on this team would be amazing. Everything with Trey Savage and Vladdy and everyone's kind of got their own story, but yeah, they've really kind of all mishmashed together quite nicely. That's for sure.
They're going to lose to the Dodgers. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Well,
Let's worry about
I
that
think a
one.
lot of people
We'll
will
get there when we get
understand that could be very much the case. And then it's going to be, players want, the rest of baseball players wise, you'll want the Dodgers to win that World Series. The owners will want the Jays to win that. No, players, players will want the Dodgers to win because they'll want to use that against the idea of a salary cap. No, players want the Jays to win. That's how it is. Players will want the Jays to win. Owners will want the Dodgers to win. Yes.
Okay.
Because the owners will want to be able to go, we need a salary cap. Look, the Dodgers keep winning. The players will want the Jays. Look how good these Dodgers are. You don't need it. The Jays did it without.
Yeah.
This is a fascinating World Series, or even the Mariners to that degree too, in terms of the CBA that is coming up for baseball.
Yeah.
In 2 years?
I think it's 27. But they do things weird, if I'm not mistaken. I think sometimes it's during the season. We'll have to wait and see. I'll have to go look at where it is. But there's all sorts of talk around the striking and the lockouts and all that and a salary cap, and that momentum is building. And it's reminding me of 04, 05. Where in the lead up it was we're getting close to we're going to have something because the NHL owners want a salary cap.
Yeah.
And I feel like now we're at a point where some of these owners are going to try to fight for a salary cap.
Exposed documentary comes out tomorrow too, by the way. Speaking of strikes and losing a season and all that. Yeah, on Netflix.
Oh, really? Nice. That'd be great.
I think it's called Who Killed the Expos?
Bud Selig.
Bud Selig did.
Did you guys see the teaser for Avs wearing Nordique jerseys?
I did. Well, I saw
They
some
actually
pictures.
they're gonna wear the Nordiques jersey. I mean, they must own the rights to it, but
Yes, they do.
December 1, 2026, by the way, baseball's CBA expires.
that'd be pretty cool. I mean, there's been a push for
The
Nordiques.
pictures that they tweet or whatever, they look good.
yeah. I was like, sweet, I want a jersey, but the original Nordiques, like that light blue, like those are some of the nicest jerseys out there. But that's kind of cool for them to finally put that on.
It would be, it'll be fascinating. Are there any pictures?
I just saw the dressing room shot.
Yeah, well, even
That the
I got
apps posted?
one day ago, there was this.
Oh,
McKinnon
very
had-
nice.
Yeah,
There was that. There was another picture where I thought they posted it to what you're saying.
yeah, it looked nice.
It'll be cool. Yeah, the NBA does a great job with some of that stuff too. I think the Memphis Grizzlies have worn Vancouver Grizzlies stuff, like where it even has Vancouver.
Yeah, they do a lot of that. I mean, it's also a great way to make some quick cash.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Like
Those
yeah,
Nordique
great.
jerseys, people will buy
Yeah,
some of those.
Well,
Yeah.
they're even teasing like this is on their account. There's a Nordiques blurred out logo back there.
Yeah, they're hiding it worse than the Oilers' third jersey.
Yes, correct. Anyway,
What do we got coming up on EST? We got Lock Shop. That's coming up at 11 o'clock. Dusty and Huss. We've got the Oil Stream. You and Dusty have a couple losses to recap.
Oh, yeah.
EST Afternoons Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. That'll take you till 6 o'clock tonight on the audio streams. Also, we'll have MCT TV and the Pipeline Show. Where are you off to for Startup Week?
I will be Small Business Week. I'll be
Small Business Week. Sorry.
on site,
Thank you.
most of it. So we're out of the World Trade Center, downtown Edmonton, which is right across from the Fairmont. If you don't know, that's where majority Monday to Thursday our events will be. You can sign up online for those events, or most of them are either free or like $10. So we're really making it accessible for as many small business owners as we can. And then Friday we'll be at the Citadel, so just down the street. We really wanted to do a cool little trade show and not just your typical trade show spot too. So I don't know if you've been to the Citadel lately. It's gorgeous. It's like full of live plants, and they got a restaurant in there and all sorts of stuff. So it's nice to utilize that space and activate the arts district that we have that unfortunately with construction and downtown and everything else like that is kind of pushed to the side a bit here and there. Like the art gallery is amazing. The Windspear, the Citadel, like
Windspear got a big reno too.
yeah, Windspear's almost done that like 10-year reno. Not
my
that long, but
goodness,
it's
yeah.
been a long time on that one.
You have the Ram.
Yeah, so a lot of good stuff downtown, to be honest. And it's just, as you guys know, living downtown, it's taken a while to get out of our COVID slump where we were seeing I was running a Mercer Tavern at the time,
Yeah, you were.
pre-COVID, and that was the height of downtown. Like things were buzzing, the arena, everything was going, and then we just got shot back 20 years.
Yeah, that's too bad.
They should have never changed Mercer's.
I agree.
Totally.
I agree.
Home and away was
huge
never the
mistake.
same. It was never.
No.
And now I don't even know what it's
It's
called.
changed again.
Mercer
It's-
was the place.
Alfred's, I think it's shut down too.
Alfred's
Is
might
it
be.
already?
Yeah.
No,
It might
that was
be.
the place. We always wherever we were
Mercer
when
was
we went
great.
to or had our unsanctioned at times. They'd be like right at near the end. Where are we gonna go? Mercer or whatever. It's
Yeah.
just like that was the place.
You worked there. Diltsy worked there.
Dodds.
Scotty Dodds.
Everyone, Mariah
worked there.
Yeah, that
was a lot of
We had
fun.
a dream team.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, and then shit hit the fan. But yeah, I mean everything goes in its waves. It's hard to believe that just they couldn't make that a go. That concept, like I left, and then it closed down.
That's
so
why.
you were the glue
Yeah.
keeping it
Why
together.
did
Yeah,
Why'd you do that, Schmitty?
should enough. I guess not. But
Ruined.
I've heard rumblings. Another concept's going in there, and they're reviving possibly an older concept. I think I can say, but it could be like a Druid restart.
Really?
There's always rumble.
Druid was great.
Downtown
Druid
was
was
a good spot.
fantastic.
Downtown's full of just whispers, you know?
Oh, it is.
Especially at Kelly's at 2 a.m.
Druid
do you
had
mean?
a great brunch as well. Druid was
Yeah.
fantastic.
It was
an
the
odd thing.
saddest thing that to see that go.
What is it? O2s now?
No, it's the cabin.
Oh, cabin. Yeah, that's right.
Because it went
Cabin's
Druid to, what was it?
Urban
Urban
Tavern.
Urban Tavern, and then it went
Very
to
distinct
the
name.
cabin. And cabin, it's actually cabin's great.
Cabin
to
is a
watch
good
soccer
spot,
games
yeah.
and stuff. They're
Yeah,
great
they
for
do.
the World Cup and Copa. Thank you, Schmitty, for coming in.
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
this.
you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
Congrats on the little one.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get
And
sleep
all the
one
best
day.
to your Jays tonight. I don't fully mean that, but all the best. This was the, I don't.
You're
I'm not gonna
spicy
lie
today.
I don't mean that at all. I'm not gonna be on board with
You're
them, but
nothing but a
I,
drunk.
Dropped A-holes earlier. You're funny.
thank you to everyone for tuning into the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage right here in Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports, presented by Play Alberta. Coming up next, it is the Lock Shop with Dusty and Huss. We got a Wellstream, we got EST Afternoons, we got the Reed Welkin Show. That's all to come. On behalf of Schmitty, Tommy, I'm Matt. Thanks for tuning in. Lock Shop in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go. There you go. Right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Gazzola with here. Joining us today,